Hey everybody, welcome back. I am Felrus. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video. So I was looking at Plarium and I noticed this update 840. And in this update 840, they are making some pretty crazy changes to the Impulse set. Potentially game-changing changes for accounts such as mine. So what exactly are they doing to the Impulse set in addition to releasing the new champions such as Aostrit? Now, they are changing it from a 4-piece set to a 2-piece set. They are keeping the same speed percentage, so you still get plus 12 speed. But since it's a 2-piece set, you get a 12% chance to reduce a random skill to cooldown by 1 turn. Guys, so this is like a 2-piece reflex set. I haven't heard anybody else talk about this change, but this change could be potentially game-changing for accounts such as mine. What else are they doing to gear? Well, they're also making changes to the Zeal set. So again, they're making it a 2-piece set, and you get plus 20% crit damage, as before it was 25% crit damage, and then you get another 3% damage for every 25% HP the champion wearing it has. Guys, these changes to this gear could be potentially game-changing for accounts such as mine. You might as well replace all your speed gear with impulse gear, assuming you have, good rolls on everything and everything. Now, impulse gear is much harder to get than speed gear, as it only comes from live arena chests, and therefore will only be available to players level 50 and above. However, this 12% chance to reduce a random skill cooldown by 1 turn makes this impulse set far better, and it is totally worth. I mean, it was worth it before as a 4 set, but it is totally worth investing your time into the live arena to get this new Impulse gear. Now, I'd also like to talk about, what does this mean for accounts such as mine, so early accounts. So let's go into Raid, and we've got all our champions here that we could do, and let's take a look. But before we take a look, let's do an arena battle here, and I can showcase my arena team. Let's see, do we have any good teams? What do you think of this one? We can go against this one, I think. So here's my arena team. I have a Fang Cleric lead, followed by Ultimate Gaelic and Rathalos, and Korogar is going to keep us alive. So let me just show you my arena team here. And while I do that, let me read from Psalm 21. O Lord, in your strength the king rejoices, and in your salvation how greatly he exults. You have given him his heart's desire, and have not withheld the request of his lips. For you meet him with rich blessings. You set a crown of fine gold upon his head. Alright guys, that was some words of wisdom from the Psalms, and it looks like we have won our arena battle. A very efficient work from my team here. They all remained alive and just absolutely destroyed the other team. So now we can check on what champions this would be good on. So I'm the one that comes to mind immediately for me is Contra the Cyclone. Now, you can see I have her in speed and perception here. I could potentially replace these gauntlets here and the boots with impulse gear, right? I'm still getting 12% speed, but she only has 1 active skill, which I unfortunately don't have booked. So if I replace this speed gear with impulse gear, we are potentially making that, 2-turn cooldown for whatever it is. This is the champion who I think would benefit most from impulse gear. Unfortunately, my impulse gear is limited to exactly 1 piece. And it's neither the gauntlets nor the boots, which is a slight problem. It also doesn't have a speed substat, unfortunately. Oh, I guess that one doesn't either. So maybe there's some replacements that can go on here. But I think Contra would greatly benefit from the Impulse buff. I think champions like Rathalos here would greatly benefit from the Zeal buff if I got pieces with really, really solid crit rate. Who else here on my roster? Lockwane may be able to benefit either from Zeal, although he's a bit squishy again with only 24k HP, but he might be able to benefit from Zeal as well. So a lot of these champions here could benefit, especially Contra, could really benefit from this Impulse update. Now, no one has really talked about this, and I don't know why. Maybe because they're super late game and it maybe not be as important, but my prediction is that this buff to the gear is going to be absolutely insane. So anyways, y'all, that is the video. We are seeing buffs to Impulse, and we are seeing buffs to Zeal. We are seeing buffs to the champion Minea and Queen Eva, as well as a bunch of these other champions, including the new fusion, Aostrid, or Eostrid, or Ostrid. I don't know how to say it right, but I think this is going to be an absolutely crazy champion. One that I will definitely go for if I end up having the resources to do so. That being said, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in another video.